In this video, I'm gonna show you how to access the coordinate index from a material instance to change which UV channel of the mesh we're using. So let's do it. If you don't know any of the nodes I use in this video, check out the material nodes playlist on my channel. Also, you can download the project file of this video on my Patreon. I'll put the links in the description below. The material. Hold U and click to add a texture coordinate node. Unreal doesn't let us change the coordinate index from a material instance by default, but there's a simple workaround. We're gonna use a switch node. Here it is, let's add it. Select the texture coordinate node and press Ctrl D to duplicate it a couple of times. Set the coordinate index to the different values you want to use. For me, it's 0, 1, 2, and 3. Now let's set up the switch node. Select it and from here add as many inputs as you need. I need 4. Each input will correspond to one UV channel, index 0, 1, 2 or 3. So let's rename the inputs to match these indexes. This one will be 0, 1, 2, and this one will be 3. Now connect the texture coordinate nodes just like this, according to their index value. And let's connect coordinate index 0 to the default input. Watch the switch node video to learn more about it. Hold S and click to add a scalar parameter. I'm gonna name it texture coordinate index and connect it to the switch value input. The default value of 0 is fine. Now connect the switch to the UV's input of the texture and connect the texture sample to the base color input. Save the material and let's check it in the level. Right click, create a material instance and assign it to your mesh. I'm gonna use this cube. Let's open it to see its UV channels. So this is UV channel 0, this is UV channel 1, UV channel 2, and UV channel 3. So let's open the material instance. We can use this parameter to change the coordinate index and as a result control which UV channel of the mesh we are using. This is UV channel 0, this is UV channel 1, UV channel 2, and UV channel 3. An optimization consideration. The switch node is great, but it can add some performance overhead. We can use a static switch node to control that. Let's get back in the material. Here before the texture sample, let's move these nodes to make some room and add a static switch parameter. Let's name it use other UV channels. Connect the switch node to the true input and the texture coordinate node with the coordinate index of 0 to the false input. That's because in most cases we use index 0. Now connect the static switch parameter to the UV's input of the texture and let's move them like this. Now by default the material will use only one texture coordinate node, and if there's any mesh that uses other UV channels, we can enable this static switch and have the option to use the other coordinate indexes. Static switches remove unused branches during compilation, which is better for performance. Save the material and let's open the material instance. If you don't see the coordinate index parameter, make sure use other UV channels is enabled. So let's enable it and here it is. That's how a static switch works. Let's maximize this. We can also see the shader instructions before and after enabling the static switch and how it changes. This is before, it is 171. And this is after, which is 191. And let's save it. Click on lit and under optimization view modes, let's change it to shader complexity. Here's before enabling use other UV channels, and here's after, before and after. When we enable it, the shader appears a little bit darker, which implies shader complexity has increased. You can join my Patreon to have early access to videos and exclusive assets. And that's it. Click here for more Unreal stuff, and thank you so much for watching. Also, a special thanks to my patrons for making this possible. Like this video, subscribe, and join our communities. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. So, see you in the next one.